Yo, everybody, welcome back to Play to Find Out Longfall, episode 13, part 3. Uh, we did some family stuff. What's next for the crew?
La crew. I was thinking the next day we're gonna go over to on duty, go to the follow the lead for the thing that we are
Would that be later,
like.
or will we do that, I guess...
No, the one that's actually our jobs.
No, yeah, because, like, it was like a club, but, like, should we wait until, like, nighttime? Or, like, should we, like, go during the day?
I mean, maybe we should scope it out during the day.
That's a good idea, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I could always just ask my mom about it, and she's
I mean, weren't you going to? I could ask your mom about it for you.
You could.
Maybe I should. But no, I didn't do that.
I guess, yeah, I guess, are we
Oh, do you
gonna...
know about these clubs? Oh, by the way, your daughter fucking murdered my mom.
Are we gonna meet up at the
Might
precinct?
come up.
Are we gonna meet up at the precinct?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Cool, yeah. Yeah, so now, yeah, we have probably morning, our usual time or whatever. We all meet up. Morning, you guys.
Sajay, good morning. Neely?
Morning. I look very tired. I've been up talking to my mother all night.
We should follow that lead on those nightclubs.
Right, yeah. So, Nash's men, or his people hang out there. How do you guys want to do it? We could... I guess it probably wouldn't be very good if 3 cops just walk in and start asking questions.
No, I suppose that would not be good.
So what are we trying to find out here? Like, out of character. What are we...
So, the Nash guy was, one of Logan's lieutenants. What?
Nath.
Nath. He's one of Logan's lieutenants, and he's kind of, like, making a play.
That's right.
And we're trying to get more on that. And I guess his people hang out at this nightclub in the Fish Barrel.
Can I talk to my mom? Okay,
Yeah, sure. You guys want to go see?
I want to be like, I can, I might be able to have somebody that can help us out if you...
Oh, do you have an informant?
Possibly.
Cool.
Yeah, I think Azilka just kind of nods. I think that's a good idea, Nelly.
Then I want to go talk to Yuri.
And I think like while Nelly is going to do that, Azilka's going to start making calls like to like records offices of like real estate and stuff. And she's officially looking into the ownership of the club, the Nath's club, but is also while she's there pulling up the history of the house where the the torture house.
Yeah.
Does Ajay want to come with her on that mission, or
yeah, sure.
He has a thing. Okay. It may be boring, but if we go down to the real estate bureau, I think we can pull the records.
Sure.
Okay. Maybe a lot of digging through a lot of boring paperwork, but you're good at taking notes, so I'll be happy to have you along.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go wade through bureaucracy.
Yeah.
And I'm good at this. Like I actually like have perks specific like literally, what is it? Knowledge City bureaucracy.
Nice.
You automatically succeed any learning check related to your chosen sphere of influence with a CR of 16 or lower. So, and my learning is considered to be 3 unless it's already 3, in which case I get advantage if I have to make a roll of higher than 16. So can I find the information I'm looking for on a 16, or do I need to make a roll here?
Muted.
You're muted.
No, you guys are
No,
muted.
Michael.
Fuck you, Liz. You too, Ish. I see you looking at the screen. Yeah, shake your man butt at me. That's fine. Fuck you. Stop laughing.
All right, so can I find out the information
What
that
are
I
you
want?
trying to find out?
I want to find out who currently owns the nightclub and any like past history if it's recently changed hands, and then as far back as I can dig in the history of the murder house.
A nightclub. Who owns it? Who recently changed its hands? The same woman has owned it for like a long ass time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fake name. It's clearly owned by the Cat Eye Cartel.
Gotcha. Good to know. Perfect. That is good information that I wanted to have.
Murder House.
Murder House, yeah.
All the information that Logan told, that Bellin told you about his timeline, seems to check out.
Okay.
However, there is some weird discrepancy. There was basically 3 to 5 days. And it's not exactly explicit which, because apparently there were some problems with the old tenant moving out, where the house was unoccupied.
Okay.
And then this new guy came in.
Mm-hmm.
So, in theory, there was a window where something could have changed
In the
with
house?
the house. Yeah, in theory, there's like a window where time is like, it's not like enough to like, this is what happened, but there's like something up. If you want to do more, you're gonna have to make a logic roll to like put the pieces together.
Okay.
Good thing we have some.
With Zajay helping me, do we get a bonus?
Yeah, I have 4 logic, so I can probably help.
Yeah, why don't you roll logic while I
Okay.
help you, since my logic's only 3.
Okay. So that's an advantage, right? For helping? Okay.
Yes, it is.
And go.
Why can't you roll well?
I don't know.
Hey, it's not a 10.
I mean, yeah.
Let me put it. Let me put it this way. Something is off. Something about these documents doesn't make sense in terms of who owns what. Because this guy basically the person that owned the house before this was homeless. Like, if you looked at that person that should have owned the house, like where they lived before, they were homeless for a period of time.
Interesting.
But the timeline also works that it might imply that they were squatting at this house before they bought it. But that doesn't make any sense, because your impression is that the previous owner, which would have been Alicia Raw, was still there. Which doesn't make sense, because you have direct evidence from Bellin that says that she wouldn't have been there because she was living with him at the time.
So I also looked up Alicia Raw's new house.
Yes.
Like her new one, not the murder house, but her actual
Yes,
new
her
one.
her actual house.
Yeah, I look into that one as well.
Again, something's off.
Mm-hmm.
There's another name on that, like, signed off on the house, like when she got the loan for it.
Hmm.
But that name has been, like, redacted.
Hmm.
It's like, there's like a note, like a footnote at the bottom of the, like, lease pay, like the agreement that says this individual has since withdrawn his support or their support.
Interesting. Is there? Would I know as an experienced police officer how to find out what information was redacted?
You need somebody above your pay grade.
Okay, well, we're gonna put that little, we're gonna put a little check mark there that we want to look at this further.
Mm-hmm.
Sajay, is there anything else that you think we may need while we're here looking at these records?
Murder house. We looked up. Can't think of anything else. Yeah, our other leads were other things, so I think that's all we can get for now.
Zajay, something tells you should think. Like, are you gonna? I don't know how you would know this. Actually, I do know exactly how you know this. You have a weird magic item.
Sure.
That gives you ideas.
Sure.
It's whispering to you, and you left it at home. You thought you left it at home.
Actually, yeah. You hear the whispering. And it keeps in Grounder. It keeps saying. Like, it doesn't, like, it's nonsensical and, like, inherently contradictory, but it keeps saying the tallest is the lowest. I don't know if you want to do anything with that. Maybe it only serves to further confuse you.
Kinda.
Like, something is like the orb is trying to give you information as far as the orb knows, and you can tell that, but it doesn't know how to explain it.
Stupid orb.
Stupid fucking magical orb that's trying to help you. Yeah.
What's the tallest district in the city?
Definitely Spirebluff. Well, okay. Spirebluff has the tallest structures, but the city's not level. The Golden Seat is actually slightly elevated above everything else.
I guess the one thing is, and this is what Zajay was supposed to be looking into, but I didn't even think about it. Like, who officially owns the deadline? Because I kind of just figured it was like a public institution, but maybe that's not true. Would Zajay think to ask that question?
I mean, you would also know that the tail is the lowest district, like in terms of elevation from, like, center of mass. Like the center mass of the
average of all the floating islands.
The center mass of all the floating islands. Of the two of them, the tail sits the lowest in the air, and the Golden Seat sits the highest. However, Spirebluff is, like, physically taller than the Golden Seat. because it has the spires that are famously named for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not. I'm not sure what to do with that orb.
Sorry.
Thanks for the input, Orb, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that information.
Yeah. No, I don't think. Yeah, Zadra doesn't say anything about it. Just like I don't think there's anything else for us here.
I can't think of anything else either, so let's go meet back with Neely at the precinct.
Sounds good.
Right. Cut over to whatever Neely was doing during this time.
I want to go talk to Erie.
Okay, you go talk to Erie. You find her at. Where do you go to find her?
Didn't she move? Or
Yeah, she moved. You go to her new house.
I go to her new house.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you go to the place where you go to the place where you were like woke up. I forget that NPC's name. Does anyone remember that NPC's name?
Who?
The woman that saved the woman that found Neely.
The maid?
The maid, yeah, and I didn't write her name down.
Had an S.
Yes?
I don't have my notes in front of me.
Sandra.
I think it was Esdre for some reason.
Susie.
Sally?
Salamander.
No, well, just she's not there. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
Sokka.
done.
If someone wants to look up what her name was in the VODs and tell me, I would really appreciate it. So yeah, you knock on the door and she's there. Your mom answers the door and like is surprised to see you for obvious reasons because you kind of hate her.
Yeah.
Hello, Neely.
Hi. I I need to talk to you about something.
Sure. Come in.
I step in. I'm assuming we go sit down at like the kitchen table or something.
Yeah. She is in the middle of cooking actually.
Wow, she's cooking.
Yeah. It smells really good.
You're cooking?
Yes.
Surprise. That's all.
Your mom never liked my cooking. She is cutting a lemon from her like little mini lemon tree. It's like growing on her counter.
Adorable. Only she wasn't such a terrible person. Yeah, so I think I just cut right to the chase. I think I don't like try to dilly-dally. I think I'm just like, you have to have somebody on the inside of Logan's gang. You have to. Like, you have to have an informant.
Every person I send in there goes dark. Until recently, but I haven't been able to get in because they don't trust anyone right now. I know the police department recently found out about his death.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for your help with that, by the way. I'm sorry, that was mean. Having to rely on some less reliable informants inside the police force. It's a little bit frustrating.
I think she's just... Oh my god. Stressful moms in real life and in games, golly. So you don't have any informants in Williams?
No. I sent a guy in right after Logan died, thinking I could make some headway, and one of his lieutenants just murdered him on sight. They're not recruiting new talent.
Wait a second.
What?
I think Nayli's just. Do you know anybody who, like anybody who is trusted in there?
Well, I do know a person who may be willing to talk to you. She was a performer at one of the clubs that Logan took a fancy to.
Okay. Okay. Wait a second. Wait
Yes.
a damn second. Who do I think it is, Michael?
What do you think?
But that doesn't really help me, low-key. I think okay, information noted, but do you have anybody who is actually like, in their circle, who's trusted in their circle?
The thing about Logan's abilities is he would regularly dredge the minds of all of his lieutenants for loyalty.
Could you show me a picture of one of them? That's like,
I can tell you who I put a hit on last week. Would that help?
yes.
Okay, come on. And she takes her thing off the burner and goes into her office and comes out with a etching of a tall human man with very lupine features. He has a long nose, and big teeth. And he looks just pissed off. He's like, put a hit on this guy last week. His name is Nath. Did I just break P?
What was the description of Nath again?
Tall, lupine features, long nose and face, human.
Okay.
Okay.
Right? Did you have your little freak out? Are you okay now?
No, I'm like, I need just some simple dude who's not too big, not too small. I have
Ask her for that. Ask her for the small
I
fish.
literally
She's like, okay. She looks at Daly, looking obviously pissed off. It's like, would you prefer a smaller target?
Yes. I just need someone simple, trusted, can get information.
Nath regularly uses a couple of bruisers that operate out of the tail.
Talking.
Mimindin. Nagas, Mean Streak. They're kind of his enforcers. Not very smart.
Okay. Do you have any pictures, or could you tell me where they hang out?
Oh dear. They, I don't know how to explain this in a way that doesn't sound weird.
Do you know what I grew up doing for a living for you?
Yes, but this is weird even for me.
Go on.
They're I don't know exactly what they do. I think they're members of some type of cult, maybe. It's complicated.
That works. That works.
I know that's not helpful.
But if okay,
They get very, very drunk at a particular bar. I forget exactly what it's called. Something eyes, something chin, some face body part.
okay,
I know that's not helpful, but
it's more to go off of than I had. So
thank you.
I guess that's something to thank you for. I should be going. Wait.
Yes.
What do you know about the recent bell ringer killings? Do you know anything? And this is off the record as well.
I've been having my people look into it. I have reason to believe that they are whoever is doing this is a part of the city government. I don't know where and I don't know what function they serve.
I don't want to be my mom anymore. I just want a new mom. I just want a new mom who's not lying to me anymore.
She's telling you the truth.
Okay. Thank you. Any specifics or just very broad right now?
Even the most powerful person with Aether abilities has a limited range. You know that.
Okay.
So it stands logical to reason that whoever is doing this has access to all of the people they're targeting, and the only way you could have that would be to be some type of government functionary.
Okay.
Probably well connected, but I don't know how. Which is why it honestly makes a lot of sense that Alicia Raw, your old boss, is the killer. But then again, who had access to her if she is under the influence of Aether abilities? It's complicated.
Okay. I think I just nod. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I should get going.
Want to stay for lunch?
I don't really have the time right now. Maybe another time.
I got a call from my mother yesterday.
And
She asked me to let you go. Do you want that?
As far as I know, I pretty much already have been.
Okay. So, she's trying so hard to be like have like a touching mother-daughter moment, and it just doesn't happen. She just like doesn't know how to do it.
I think I just nod and, well, should be on my way then. Should I show myself out?
No, I'll, Nayli, I'm sorry I'm a shitty mother. I don't regret having you. I regret the way I handled everything after that. I'm sorry.
I wish there was more to be done about it now. But there really isn't.
I know. I'll walk you out. Or would you prefer to go on your own?
It's up to you.
Yeah, she like takes the food off the burner and like goes to the door to like let you out.
I follow.
She lets you go.
I head back to the police station.
That was an intense scene. Okay.
Yeah.
What's everybody doing?
I guess we meet back up to go
Yeah.
over stuff.
So you all blurb to each other, and everybody knows everything because I don't know why you'd hide anything from anyone in this situation.
Not about this situation.
So
Maybe about maybe the touching mother daughter part, but just that part.
Right, yeah, like the actual so that we know that Nas peeps hang out there.
Clearly owned by the Cat Eye Cartel.
I want to explain what I learned from my mom about.
Yeah, you have the names of two people. Their name is Mim and Dim. They're Naga. They operate out of the tail. They're enforcers. They go to a bar that has a name that may or may not have something to do with the face.
Is it the same bar we were going to?
No, it is a different bar.
Oh.
You're going to the Red Shoes in the Fish Barrel.
Did she at least know what district it was in?
Yes, it's in the tail.
In the tail? I mean, there can't be that many
bars with
body part names. Yeah. We can probably find it.
I mean, if you look it up, there's only one that is obvious. Zajay knows of another that may or may not be used for illicit activities. But there's a bar called the Angel's Lips.
Okay. That sounds definitely that sounds
Cult.
good.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of culty.
Sounds kind of culty, sounds kind of facey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then Nas people hang out at the one in the Fish Barrel and at the one at the tail?
These two guys.
Nas body like bruisers hang out at the one in the tail. Nap
Mhm.
himself hangs out in the one in the fish barrel.
Okay. Do you guys think we should go after those two first before we try to deal with Nath himself at the one in the fish barrel?
Okay, how do I explain the fact that I can mimic people without being like, yo, I use Aether magic to fucking like turn myself into somebody else?
I mean, we literally watched.
Izilka put a ball of
w-
fire.
I mean, I was talking about yesterday in game time when Zilka got turned into by Aether magic from Eid.
That's true. That's
So
true.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's not
think,
completely unheard of.
yeah. So I think I just kind of go like, I think I have a plan. How we can enter the bar in the fish barrel without catching some eyes and actually get some information out of some people who are very untrustworthy right now. Or not untrustworthy, untrusting.
Okay.
Okay. What is your idea? I'd love to hear it. You're always very innovative, Neely.
If we find one of these two bruisers,
Uh-huh.
I can look like them. And I can go in and talk to people as them. I might need to watch how they move a little bit, but even that isn't extremely necessary.
What do you mean?
I think at this point, I look at Zajay and turn into Zajay. I will roll a thing.
Okay.
Which is over here. I already have it pulled up. I'd be doing it at 4, power level 4. So we'll do effect. Oh, wait. Wait, no, that's it.
You have alteration?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
This is the. Okay, here is the description. No, see, it's not working. Okay, but yeah, I can do that. I can do that thing. The disguise is near perfect. If your behavior is suspicious. An onlooker can attempt a perception roll with a challenge rating equal to 10 plus triple your alteration or deception score, whichever is higher. But yeah, I can take on the form of
Great.
Zaja. So I look at him and I just like touch his shoulder. And then I'm Zaja.
Yeah. So Zajay like does the anime like just jumps back like,
Oh my, I didn't realize that. Oh, okay. Well, that would be very helpful, very useful. I definitely think so. Are you okay going in there alone? I worry that if they figure out your ruse, you're just gonna dead.
I also can do a bit of convincing if need be. And I think Azilka would know what I mean because she did see in the first up at the top. No, you weren't there up at the top.
No.
You weren't there for one of them. We're definitely there. One of them.
I
You
might
were.
have been. Okay,
The
it was.
ones?
Zilka narrows her eyes at you.
Like,
Her
yo,
big,
hey,
her
no,
big owl eyes just like. I know what you mean. I don't approve, but she doesn't say anything. Okay, well, in that case, we should head down to the tail. Maybe change into something less conspicuous, and see if we can find them there. Right?
Yeah. And like Zaja's like kind of like leaning into Nayli like a little bit, like his eyes are like squinted.
I do the same. I lean forward with my eyes squinted.
Huh.
I stop.
Maybe you could change back. This
Yeah,
is
I
getting a
go
little
back to
heavy.
Haley. Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay, good. Yes, okay. Should we back up at the tail?
Sounds good. Let's try and get some good information then.
I feel like it's like, ooh,
Mhm.
and then like
We
cuts
go to
over
break.
to, oh, it's a little early.
It's like 10 minutes early. What do you guys want to do?
I'd be fine with going for it.
This feels like a good transition point.
Sure, sounds good.
We'll just come back a little bit early.
Alrighty. So we'll see all of y'all after a short break. Do your thing.